So when I'm ready, I can just copy this and paste it into. So to provide context, I'm asking.
Hi everyone, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So, how are you all? Doing good?
Good, ma'am. How about you?
Very good, thank you. So,
Good
let
evening.
us start. Good evening. Let's start our session in after 1 or 2 minutes. I can see only 9 or 8 participants in the call. So let's wait for another 1 minute or 2 minutes, right?
Hello.
Then I want to share that I've been using Dharma at my workplace. Huh?
Sorry?
I am using Gamma app at my workplace.
Okay. You want to share something about that?
There was a sudden call for class or training, so I used Gamma app for preparing my presentations. So that was too handy to use it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for that. And
No
thank you
worries,
for that
ma'am.
tip. Someone has given that master slide to remove Gamma. So then I did that.
Great, great. Okay, so let's start with the session. Otherwise, we'll lose on the topics because we only have 1.5 hours with us. So let's start. You people can turn on your camera when you are ready, right? And I think let me switch on the camera. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any messages? The staff is gone. Okay, no worries. Whenever you are comfortable, whosoever is comfortable, they can switch on their cameras. Otherwise, you can do things at your on your pace whenever you feels right. Yeah. Okay, let's start. So today we will be starting with a new topic. Last time I think we left with one kind of activity in which we will be using we are going to use some prompt, but today I will be using or covering that during this PPT only. So we have the activity in which we are only going to work with prompt, so I don't think that will make a difference. Okay, so our topic for today, as we have discussed last time so many things about AI, machine learning, right? We use tools to understand the things in a proper way. And then we also seen that how generative AI is helping us, right? Now, when we talk about generative AI, so we already have discussion that generative AI is not only understanding or analyzing your data, but it also help us to generate the new things. And how it is doing that? It is helping us to do that through the different models that it has and different AI tools. So we have one of the AI tool which works on, LLM models, means large language model, means these kind of tools are trained on large number of data. As we have seen in deep learning, machine learning, the models are trained on some data and then they are able to predict the thing. So in the similar manner, they are also trained on large amount of data and they are helping us in different kind of functionalities. So today we are going to work with, or today we are going to understand Microsoft Copilot, how it help us with our day-to-day work. So today topic is mostly foundational topic, so that you just get started with the Copilot, and obviously in the upcoming session, right, we'll also understand its importance with the different kind of productivity tools that we have. So our learning outcome for today will be, as it is getting started with our Copilot. So it will be mostly about the basics of Microsoft Copilot, understand the use cases of Copilot. We will do some hands-on to understand how Copilot chat works and how to responsibly use these kind of tools. So all these things are going to be covered in the learning outcomes in the today's session. So I think that some of you has their mic on. So I request people to be on mute. Otherwise, you will not able to hear us properly. Okay, so when we talk about Copilot, so what is it? First of all, it is kind of a AI powered assistant, and it is built by Microsoft. So it helps us to assist our day-to-day work, or whatever, in whatever way you want Copilot to help you, it will help you, right? It has its different kind of functionality. We will learn about that. But it is powered by AI, means it is not a simple chatbot. It is powered by AI, means it help if it understands you, right? Whatever query or question you are asking, it tries to apply AI on that. It tries to get the crux of whatever you want to learn, whatever you want to do. It try to help you with the help of artificial intelligence. So that is why it is called AI powered assistance by Microsoft. And how you can access it, today we are going to learn about web copilot, means the copilot that you can use without subscription as well. So there are different kind of copilot. We will talk about that as well. Some are subscription based, some we can use just on the internet without subscription as well, or in the free tier as well, right? So today we are going to talk about the web copilot. That is why I have written here that accessible through web, and even you can access it through Microsoft Edge browser. We'll see that how we can do. So this is the way you can open Copilot, means this is the URL that I have mentioned, copilot.microsoft.com. You can open this URL and you can access Copilot web. How it will assist you, it can write things for you, it can summarize things for you, it can ideate for you, it can solve problems for you, right? Problem solving. It can analyze data for you, it can even do coding, right? And many more things. Whatever you think, most of the thing it is able to understand or do for you, right? That is why we call it, it comes under generative AI, because it not only gave us the prediction analyzing the thing, it is also trying to create new things based on what we wanted to help us with, right? So there are so many use cases that we have with the Copilot. But before that, we jump to the use cases, we also need to understand that how these Copilot work, how AI is helping Copilot to work properly. So we are using the same principles that we have learned in the previous session. First of all, whenever we want to use these kind of AI powered or create these kind of AI powered tools, we need to obviously take help of AI. So what AI is doing, first of all, in the first stage, these LLMs or these tools are going to learn from the data in the same way people learn from experiences. It means we are going to train these models, right? You understand from the previous session what we did in machine learning. We are we were giving some images to our model. It is understanding that, okay, are we happy, are we sad, based on our facial expression. Once it is trained, it is going to give us the result on our test data, means new data. In the similar manner, these tools are also, basically these assistants are also learning from different kind of data sources, right? Whatever the data sources that they are using globally, right? And they are learning, and they are basically use that knowledge to do the things for us, right? So first of all, learning happens, means they learn themselves. Reasoning, then they obviously use the reasoning. If you remember, when we talk about the AI definition, I told you that AI models has the capability to reason, means whatever, for example, if I'm asking it to do something for me, that I want to create this PPT or I want to summarize this article, can you do that for me? So it will basically try to find out the best possible suggestion from its knowledge base and try to do your task in the most efficient way. So it is also reason that, okay, I have, in order to solve a particular A problem, I have three options, one, two, three. Okay, for example, in order to solve any A problem, model has three options, one, two, three. So it will reason that, okay, what could be the best suggestion of what best solution for solving this particular problem. So basically, this is how it is reason as well, means it knows that, okay, this is something that I need to find out the best suggestion or solution for different task. Then it is doing the problem solving for us, means it tries to automate, means you can use these kind of AI assistant to automate many tasks for you, right? Today we are only going to limit ourselves to the web chat, but still you can try to do things that are time consuming for you. For example, if you're working on any presentation and you think you have entire content, you can tell Copilot to, review your content and provide suggestion on your content, or any new thing that you want it to create images for you. So many things it can do, right? So anything that is not very innovative, but still it is consuming, you can tell Copilot to help you with those repetitive tasks that are anyhow doesn't going to give you any productive results. So any repetitive task you can ask Copilot to do, and you can use the energy somewhere else, right? Perception. I told you, right, whenever we talk about generative AI, so they also use the tools like image recognition, speech processing to understand your input. For example, if I'm asking um Copilot to I can also give my input through like my it's not only that I can only write, I can also speak and tell that, okay, I want this to be done by you. I want, for example, I am speaking and telling Copilot that, okay, summarize this article for me. So I'm speaking, right? So it has the ability to process my speech as well, that what I'm speaking. So it has that tools, it use the tools to process my speech, understand that what is the intention of the user, and after processing the input, means after processing my question, it will generate the best possible solution for me. In the similar way, your input can be of image as well, means you input some image and you tell Copilot to work on that. So it has the capacity to recognize that image, the image as well, that it can recognize the image, understand your speech, understand your text. So it has those tools with which it can process the things that you are basically, or process your input to find out the meaning that what user is trying to say. Okay. Language understanding, I always told you that these tools are already have language understanding, means whatever prompts you are writing, right, they try to not only read those prompt, mean they are prompt, I say, when I say prompt, it means just consider it as an input or as a question that you are asking Copilot to do. So whenever you are giving any input to your Copilot, it will not only read that, but it will also understand. And even if you use a wrong English, it tries to understand the crux of your sentence, right? To find out the accurate sentences. So it is like if two humans are talking to each other, it's not that every time we are using very accurate words, very accurate sentences. There must be some errors in the way we are speaking, but still we are able to understand each other. So these tools also have the capability of natural language processing, in which they can understand the intention behind any prompt that you are giving to it, right? It is not working as a traditional programmer, that it is not always said that a plus b is equal to c. It will not read it like that. It will try to understand the intention, it will try to process your input, and it will try to generate a best possible solution for you. Okay, so this is how Copilot work. Means first of all, in order to create these kind of tools, you need to train them, right? Once they are trained properly, they try to reason, right, understand your suggestion, understand your inputs, and try to solve the problem for you. They have the capacity to process the inputs in the form of speech, text, or images, whatever, and they can understand your prompts not in the computer format, but in natural language processing. Means they use natural language processing, in which, if in the way as human understand each other, they try to incorporate those ability as well. So this is how the things works for us. So till here, I'll take some pause and I'll get back to you. If you have any question till now, you can ask me, and then we can start with the practical session. Any question? Did you understand that how, like, what is the crux, how these things are working? Did you understand? It is mainly based on whatever we
Yes.
did in the last chapter, last week, right? We understood the AI foundation. If you just correlate that with the Copilot, it is a similar way. It's only that here the data set will be huge. The training set is not like 10 to 15 images. It will be a lot of data on which these LLMs, large language model, we say, they are trained, and they are using these models to process whatever and giving us the output. Okay, and these things has intelligent tools that are working behind the scenes. Like, they can understand what you are speaking, they can understand what you are writing, they can understand the intention behind your prompt as well. Okay, so they try to do their best, and they try to assist us in a best possible way. Okay, so this is what we have learned so far. So now let me go back to the presentation. And in case while I'm presenting, maybe I'm not here in the chat or maybe not focus on the chat, you can still write your question. Bhavani is there. He will also help you to answer your questions. Okay. Great. Now we are basically at the hands-on part. It is going to be interesting and I don't want you to follow me like blindly. It's not that whatever prompt I'm writing here, you need to use that. Yes, you can do practical with that, but you can also use your imagination that what you want Copilot to do, right? So first of all, let's start with the Copilot. So if you have, Bing browser, you can open that Microsoft Edge browser. If you don't, you can also open it on Chrome. It will not impact, but we recommend to use Microsoft Edge. Right? What you need to do, you need to use this URL copilot.microsoft.com, or you can directly write Bing chat. So for example, if I open, I've already opened my private window. For example, if I just write, let me open it again. If I write Bing chat, it will give me the option of Microsoft Copilot. I will click on it. Okay, and this web copilot, why are we saying web copilot? Because it is obviously web based. Okay, it looks like this. So you just need to click, or you just need to write Bing chat in the search engine, and you will get the option of Microsoft Copilot. Or I'll also share the URL with you. uh, okay, copilot.microsoft. You can also click on this URL and you will get to that window. Okay. For this, signing in as of now is not required, but you can also sign in through your Google account. If you have Microsoft account, that will be great, because in that way you can obviously utilize many capabilities of Copilot. So they tell you that sign in with your Microsoft account, whether it is free or paid. How many of you have Microsoft account? How many of you have a Microsoft account from your organization? Do you have access to Microsoft 365 Office? It comes with your subscription, also comes with your home edition when you have Windows operating system. You have, right? Okay. If you can basically use that Microsoft MS 365 subscription version, that would be great, because in the next sessions we need that as well, because we will be understanding that how Copilot help us with Word, PowerPoint, different kind of tools that we have with Microsoft, how we can integrate Copilot in that, how we because we have already done with the Excel analysis, how we can make those things easier, right? So if you have, so please ready with that as well for the new sessions. So once this is open, are you, everyone is here in this window? How many of you are here
Yes.
with me? Yes, great.
Yes, ma'am, on the same window.
Great. Now, first of all, as the slide said, that when we talk about interface overview, right, you can be on your window. Yes, Poonam ma'am, you have raised your hand. Okay, anyways, so whenever, as this slide says, we have different kind of things when we talk about Microsoft Copilot. First, we see prompt box. Prompt box is basically this box that you can see here. This is where you can write something, like anything, right? Hello, something like that, right? So this is the prompt where it will also ask you to verify. You can just click on that and it will move forward. Okay, so this is the space where you are writing your input, right? So see, it knows that I am in Gurgaon because it has my location access and all, right? So basically, what I'm saying that in this box is basically is a prompt box where you can write your input. You can write, you can speak, You can also use other form of inputs, right? Then conversation flow. What is conversational flow? Shows your queries and Copilot responses in the continuous chat format. So whenever we say conversational AI, so this is conversational AI. If I say something, if I give some input, I will get some output as well. Okay, so if I say hello, it is telling me like enough, and you just concentrate on the responses. It is very human like responses. Hey there, how's your evening going in Gurgaon? Right, very personalized responses. So these is called, sometimes we also call it conversational AI, where AI is basically talking to us like in very human way, right? So that is called conversation flow, and you need to be aware about these terms, right? If you are working on like Copilot, some technical terms you should know. Then action buttons means if you are getting some kind of uh, basically it's we can basically combine these two things. Whenever we are giving some kind of or asking few things to do, when we are asking Copilot to do few things for us, it also tell us to do like tell us to or follow up from us from different suggestion. Means it, for example, if I ask it to generate an image for me, let's say I'll ask it generate an image for me, and we can play with it. We can write anything and see how it is working, right? So if I write generate an image for me, so let's see what happens. So it is telling me, okay, got it, I can definitely help you to create an image, but could you tell me what kind of image you would like? So it is giving me suggestion, or it is asking me to do some kind of action. So basically it is not going to outwardly create an image. It will try to understand context better. So it wants me to give some input, right? So these are the follow-up suggestion that it is giving to me, or action that it want me to take. That or what kind of image you want, a realistic landscape, a fantasy scene, or stylized artwork, right? So let's say I'll choose this one, and I'll just say mountains. And see, I'm not writing proper anything right now because we will talk about prompt engineering later. But I just want you to show that how it is trying to understand. Now it is asking me to sign in because I think the quota is full. Uh, okay, I need to go back to the another window because my account is there. But you can sign in through your Gmail account as well. And if you have Microsoft, you can sign in through Microsoft account. Okay. Sorry. Because in private window, I don't have that Gmail signed in. So that is why I opened it here. Did you get the point how to move forward, how to sign in? Any problem
Yes,
here?
ma'am.
Or you can also use, you can see on the bottom left, there is an option to sign in. So you can sign in like before doing anything so that it will not trouble you later. You can also do that. Okay. And try to use your Microsoft account that is already there. Do not create any account. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. So I want to create, yes, Amarta ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You have raised your
Hello,
hand.
good evening, ma'am.
Good
Yes,
evening.
ma'am. Ma'am, I have two things to say. That number one, today there's a lot of disturbance in my neighborhood because of marriage function. So please focus on the chat box, because once a question is mixed while explaining the session, so it gets a bit difficult to gain the follow up of whatever is explained. So I just put a question that there is the, do we really need a mic? Just a minute, ma'am.
Okay, chat.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think Bhavani, have you answered the question? Yes, ma'am. Bhavani has already answered your question.
Yes, ma'am. Just I wanted to make, because I may not be able to speak again and again, and I'll be putting my queries in the chat box. And number one thing was this, and second thing, ma'am, is this similar to like the OpenAI ChatGPT and the Microsoft Copilot?
Mostly because
Are
most
both
of
these?
because the model underlying is same, right? It is using the LLM ChatGPT model, but yes, it is has some kind of different functionality as well. But today, what you are going to see is mostly what you can also do in ChatGPT. But sometimes the response manner is different. ChatGPT may not respond in the similar way as the Copilot is saying. So obviously, use and feel may be different, but yes, capabilities are somewhat similar.
Yes, ma'am. Also, ma'am, like when we were doing a self-paced course, so we had to create a Microsoft account to access those courses. So, like that same account would function here if we log
Yeah.
into that.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay.
Same accounting function here. So, Namatta ma'am, one request for you because obviously I'm also taking the session. So maybe I am not in the chat, cannot focus on the chat box at a similar time. I will come back to you, say your question, but you can basically, Bhavani is answering, so you can take his support, right? So that is what I wanted to share, tell you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do that. Yes.
Yeah. So I was saying that, okay, we just told it to create an image. So it is asking us a follow-up question, the subject of your image. Do you want person? Do you want image to be focused on person? What kind of setting do you want? A forest? Or what kind of style you want? What kind of mood you want? Color, everything, right? So even if we are not able to think too much, Copilot is still giving us the suggestion. So we can create a very good image out of it, right? So we can use these inputs only, and let's put some of the things. For example, let me just copy paste these things to save on the time. And I'll say that, okay, subject for me, for example, it should be person, right? I want person in my image, person and animal. Let's say setting, I want, let's do some imagination, outer space. Okay. Do you prefer realism, cartoon or whatever? So let's say, let's ask for cartoon character. Should it feel calm? Whatever it is asking, you can give the response, or you can create one from your side. Give us the result. Okay. It is troubling again and again. Okay, so it has already taken my input. And when you log in, it sometimes asks you that, okay, do you want it to use for work things or maybe your personal things? And I think we have a problem here again. I lost my history. Okay, let me see if I have something. Okay, this image I have created for my slide. So this is, this is something that I have taken your session in AI Foundation. So I have created this image from with the help of Copilot only. So see this kind of image it has created. You can obviously use other things as well. And today, so let's go back. Let's not try to create an image. I'll maybe talk about that later. So for example, what we have discussed is basically that we know that, okay, prompt box is where we're writing our input, conversation flow, how AI is talking to us, and action button means for whatever action it want us to take, right? Or Copilot needs to be taken, it needs to expand, summarize, or what it needs to do, or follow up suggestion, right? What as it is asking us that what kind of image do you want, what kind of environment do you need, and all these things. If any one of you is able to create an image, you can take a screenshot and put in the chat box, and we'll see that what kind of images have you created. Okay, and I'll also share, I think I have one prompt. Let me see if I can share that prompt with you. Just a second, I'll need to reshare my screen. If till then you can try creating your images and put that in the chat box till the time I'm giving you prompt. Let me find out if I have. Anyone who has created any image? No one? Okay, Shruti ma'am will share something. I have also shared one prompt. You can try with that. I have given you one prompt. You can try with that as well. But always try to, use your imagination as well. Okay. So we'll talk about later as well that how to design good prompt. But right now it's not about prompting. It's about understanding the capabilities. Okay. So even if, the things, sometimes there are internet issues and other things. So maybe it is not today, it is not going uh, working in good way, but basically we need to understand the capabilities of Copilot. So this prompt I have given: a clean city with green teas and people throwing trash in bins, flat illustration, poster sign. Basically we are very specific that what I want a clean city which have green teas and people are very disciplined, have very civic sense, and they're throwing their trash in the bins, and it should have flat illustration and poster style illustration. So it is not asking me too many things. It has generated things for me. Then again, if you're not happy with it, you can change the settings or you can do things on, modify the things on it as well, right? So basically the thing is that it's not that once it is created for you, you are not able to modify it. You can basically, so it is asking to, so it is giving you follow-up suggestion that, okay, if you would like variation, you can use different colors, more trees, different taglines, or more minimalistic poster look. So you can obviously try with different things, right? But basically the idea here is that how, so what has happened, we have given the prompt, it understood our prompt, it has created the output for us. So this is the prompt box, this is the output for us, and it has also given us the follow-up session. So this is the meaning of this slide, the previous slide, that how the things happen in the web Copilot. Okay. Now, we have already done with this. I told you that when we talk about web based Copilot, so it is mostly comes, even if you don't have a paid subscription, you can still use it with your Microsoft account, right? Or I think it also works with a Google account, so it works for you. So, but it has basic chat capabilities, means it can do still things for you, but still at the basic level. It can generate text for you. It can work with the simple queries, but maybe with the complex things, it may deviate from the things or may not generate very good results, right? But if we have a paid subscription, right, it comes, so basically here also it will ask you, if you go here, you can see that it is asking you to upgrade Copilot. So we have different plans for upgrading the Copilot. So if you take subscription, obviously it will also enhance, capabilities of it. And when you upgrade your Microsoft 365 Copilot, what it does, it integrate the Copilot with all the MS 365 tools. Means Outlook, Teams, whatever. So if you are working, MS 365 in your office or in your personal life, so you will find three. I request everyone to be on mute. Okay, so if you buy this plan, obviously you will get Microsoft 365 capabilities on all the MS tools that we have, that is Excel, Word, PPTs, and notes and other things, right? So that is why obviously capabilities differ, right? So, but I don't recommend you to buy anything as of now, right? So basically we are working with free access, and we can also work with a Copilot Pro. In free access, maybe capabilities are somewhat lower, but in Copilot Pro, you will get faster AI models, means more upgraded model that are working behind the scene, right? Enhanced reasoning means its reasoning becomes improved, right? Better creativity tools means everything becomes better as compared to the free. So everyone knows, right? Free things has some limitations, and it will integrate with your MS 365 things, right? Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, etc. So let's do one thing. Because you people are working, you have working as professors, teachers, right? So I think most of you are basically creating the content, or maybe understanding the content, but you also have one thing, that whenever you want to deliver a session, you always want your students to make your student understand in very simple format. So do one thing, create a short paragraph on any topic you think. For example, here I took quantum mechanics, but you can take any topic and tell Copilot to create a short paragraph and explaining that topic in very simple words. So let's see how it works for us. Let me also copy this prompt with you in the chat. So it comes in this way, but you can copy the things from here and you can put in your, I will be opening the new chat. You can also open the new chat so that it doesn't interfere with the memory and all. And you can just put this prompt. Create a short paragraph explaining quantum mechanics. You can change this topic to your topic, whatever topic you feel, in simple words. So let's see what happens, whether it asks us a follow-up question or it will create the two things for us. So I will click on arrow, means I'll share my input with Copilot. So it understood my prompt well, and it has created the things for me. Okay, so it is saying that, okay, quantum mechanics is branch of physics that explain how tiniest particle in the universe, like atoms, electronic, behave. So basically it's very simple language that we can understand, so it works for us. Now it will also give me follow-up suggestion that do you want other things, do you also want content on other things related to quantum mechanics or what, right? So you can also basically, for example, if I want to understand how does quantum mechanics affect technology, I can click on this, and I can also create content or ask it to give me a summary on that. Do we have any question? Vandana ma'am.
Bharti ma'am, just wanted to ask how it is different from Chat GPT.
Ma'am,
This
it's
is not.
First of all, obviously, yeah. First of all, ChatGPT is open source. You need to understand that, right? It is obviously in ChatGPT as well. If I talk about myself, right? So in ChatGPT as well, if you want to use upgraded version, pro version, you need to take the subscription, right? But in Copilot, how it is different, you can also link this because today we are using the free access. You can also link this Copilot with your MS 365 tools, means you can put it under your Word, MS Excel, PPT, Outlook, whatever. You can go to your Outlook, and if you have Copilot, integrated with it, whenever you get an email, it also help you to summarize that email. For example, if you get a long email paragraph, it asks you that do you want it to summarize for you, right? So you can easily take help. Means you can take help across different Microsoft tools that you have with Copilot, but obviously you need the subscription for that, right? Underlying it, obviously the same LLM is working, that is ChatGPT, right? You can see the different models because they are open source, so different, people can utilize that. Yes, interfaces, different capabilities are somehow different because you can integrate it with your office work. ChatGPT is still basically, I don't think that I have, you can, there are some extension in Excel that you can include ChatGPT in your Excel, but that is indirect approach, means you need to use third-party extension. Here it is also Microsoft, so obviously both the things are same, so it is already integrated there. So it is not very different. Obviously, you are doing the same thing, but because our course is also on Copilot, so we need to basically take this up. You can use the same prompt and see how ChatGPT responds, and you can compare the both outputs as well. That how do you feel that which one is working best for you? So let me tell you one more thing. There are different tools. It's not like there is ChatGPT or Copilot as well. There are different kinds. Gemini is there right now. I think you people are hearing about Claude Work. Have you heard about Claude Work? You can just install it inside your computer as well, and it does a lot of work for you, means organizing your files, do so many things that you manually does. So there are so many things that are happening. Tools are different, but you need to understand that which tool is working best for you. And I also maybe create a one table for you. In some cases, what happen, one tool, maybe Gemini is good with something, and ChatGPT is good with another use case, Copilot is good with another use case. So you can tell, you can see also that, okay, for content creation, which tool is working better for me? Is it Gemini, is it Copilot, or is it ChatGPT? For image generation, which one is working better? So that you can also do, right? Your own research you can also do. I can only guide you to move forward, show you the different tools, but you need to understand that which one is working best for you. Okay. Yes. So Bhavani has also shared some insight. You can also read that. And understand and explore everything. It's not that you only need to explore Copilot. Please work with other tools as well and decide that. And every tool has hidden capabilities for different things, so that you can also do. And here also I'll show you one thing I have seen, that when you talk about Copilot, and you go to create, it has so many things that happens here. So you can also do like so many things you can do: design a poster, edit an image, create a form. So it's not limited to what we are doing, because we are just starting with it. That is why we are saying that, okay, do this, do that. So there are so many capabilities that you can basically work with. It also work with agent. This is something high level, right? But it also has agents and all. So let's not deviate ourselves right now, but let me tell you that yes, everything has many kind of tools and everything has their own capabilities. You can explore everything and you can come what works better for you. Okay. So how many of you have created a short paragraph for your subject? I can see most of the output here. Yes, Aisha ma'am, you can explore Copilot capabilities as well. See that how it is different and where you can utilize it, right? Yes, Canva, but Canva has more capabilities than Copilot. But you can, sometime we can, in ChatGPT as well, we have extension of Canva, means you can connect both the things and utilize both the ability. Repeat the name of me, which you mentioned, Claude Work. It's Claude Work. But I don't recommend you to install it in your machine, because otherwise it has all the information. Do not do, if you have some personal machine that doesn't have your official work, you can try with that, right? Because we need to be very careful when working with Claude Work, because it will access the root, it will have root access of your computer. So it will know that where is everything. It's not, it's not that it is unsafe, but you need to be very aware while working with Claude Work, because it will ask you a lot of permission, whether I can go to this folder, whether I can do this thing. So if you're not aware, if you tick all the things, it may delete things for you, right? So don't do that. So if you have any spare laptop where there are so many things, you can start utilizing and see how does it work. I'll also share some YouTube links and all. I have also, going through this today only. So yeah.
Bharti ma'am,
Let's move forward.
Sorry,
Yes.
but last thing, ma'am, when we were doing the technical courses or given on the LMS, there was Copilot course as well. That course
Hmm.
explained that the if we have Copilot subscription, the PDF and the data which we have with us on Microsoft on OneDrive, the Copilot can access that and it can help us to communicate well and understand what we are doing day by day. This is what Copilot was doing in terms of connecting us with our work, everyday work. This is what I've
That is
understood
what
in
I'm.
the
Yeah.
in the
Hmm.
technical session. Yes, ma'am.
That is what I was saying. If you have subscription, it will see. Can you see in behind my chat? This is the thing that I have in my OneDrive.
Right, ma'am.
So it is already suggesting me, do you want this? Because it access all the things for me, right? So it is
Right.
suggesting me, do you want to work on this? So that is what it has access on my OneDrive because it is linked to my OneDrive. So it has access to your Outlook, it has access to your Word presentation, everything. So it's good to have, paid subscription. If you can learn so many things. If you have MS 365. Okay, great. Move forward. So co-pilot and teaching. Okay, let forget about this slide. Let me ask you, how do you think that co-pilot and ChatGPT is helping you in your teaching? Because I think I am assuming most of us are working and taking help, right? Or maybe aware about these things. How do you think that how the things are changing for you? How is it helping in your day-to-day responsibilities?
Yes, ma'am. I'm using it to generate realistic case studies before going to the class, asking it for some small caselets, recent examples from Indian economy so that I can refer to. Or sometimes I do create classroom activities, give them the level of the students, either they're UG or PG, and then ask it to create a classroom activity for that particular topic. So
Yeah.
it creates a classroom activity. It also gives me rubric as to how I can mark
Yeah.
and how I can give. So that way it is very helpful for me to take the contemporary examples, and otherwise also next one is creating a classroom activity for a specific topic.
Yes, means assignment activities, you are taking help in that way. Great, ma'am. And Aisha, ma'am, you were saying something. We were not able to hear you because your voice is little low. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, obviously. See, you can always, nobody is telling that this we cannot do, that we can't take help of AI tools and all. I think this is pretty well, right? I have the presentation. I was working on the presentation yesterday, and I did not have an image that I can put on this to make it more engaging. So I just asked Copilot, can you just review this slide and create an image for me? It tried it best, right? And it created I told you, right? Shown you as well. So basically, it is something that you have somebody, right? You have an assistant where you can basically tell that assistant to do few things that anyhow doesn't require. You cannot paint an image on your own, right? You still need tools and other thing. But it is, if it is working parallel, right, in your PPT, it is like you are saving a lot of time, I think, and you are making things more engaging and interesting for the people. So yes, we can use it in a good way as well. So let's not get scared, but let's try to use things in a way that help us, right? Make us productive as well. Yes, Shruti ma'am.
Ma'am, it actually helps us in creating, like ma'am said, day-to-day activities for our classes. It helps us in creating various quizzes also. With the
Yeah.
help of a software called Mentimeter, we created few quizzes which actually keeps our class engaging. After teaching the topics with the help of Mentimeter, we
Mhm.
created a quiz, and students were replying within that. And when you are awarding the students under first three, so that keeps your class engaging. So AI has been very helpful in giving us such kind of activities and present
Very.
examples for the case studies.
Yes, yes. Because anyhow, it is, I think, updated, obviously, right? Sometimes we are not aware about any new thing that is coming up, but if you need something, you can surely ask AI, but also fact check those things. Sometimes maybe it is not giving you right thing, but it's very, very important to fact check things as well. Okay, but so that is what, right, why I asked you. So this is how, as Bhavani was saying, right, you can see, right, because I have the subscription, so I can basically use Copilot under my presentation as well. You can see, right, there is a Copilot and I can click on it and I can ask, it is asking me that what do you want and all, right. I can ask it to work on this PPT, make it more entertaining or more engaging and all. So all these things we can work. So this is alongside working with my presentation. Okay. So the thing is that, yes, you people are using a Copilot. You are creating, I think you mostly, most of you have told me that you are creating like your notes. You are using it for preparation. You are creating assignments. You are explaining complex topics as well, as we have done in the previous prompt. So basically in all these things you can use AI or Copilot, and there are different use cases as well. Whatever you think you can do, please try to utilize, see how it is working. If it is working fine for you, please go ahead and take work from Copilot or ChatGPT. Okay, then next prompt, can you also use this prompt and see that you can choose any subject and you try to generate a quiz. Okay, I want every one of you to work on this, and I don't want you to follow me. Just try to choose any topic and generate a quiz. You don't have access to Chat. Great. If you don't have access to ChatGPT or Copilot at workplace, you can use it for your upskilling. Maybe it will indirectly help you. Surekha ma'am. Try to upskill yourself with the help of Copilot, ChatGPT. It will obviously enhance the work because I also do that.
And the Copilot is also giving the option that start a group, invite friends to chat together with Copilot. This comes when we connect with the Microsoft. Is it so?
Where are you getting this option?
Ma'am, in my Copilot screen only, ma'am. I'm getting the option.
Okay.
G.
Yes, I have not explored that. Can you show me? Can you show me the screenshot or something?
Yes, ma'am,
Because
let me try, ma'am.
in ChatGPT, yes, we can create a group chat. But in Copilot, I think we can.
I'll click a photo and send it on the in the group, ma'am. Then we can see it. I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
There, it's
Take
in
it,
the
take it.
top right corner.
And you can also see, right? You can also change the models as well. That do you want your model to give you quick responses, or do you want it to think deeper for better answers? Or you can also keep it at default mode, right? So this is how your quiz should be generated, something like that. And please, whenever you do something that is AI generated, try to fact check. Don't use it as it is. This is my, this is the responsible AI. So I cannot just strictly copy paste it and share it with my students. I need to fact check the things as well and see whether it is relevant for my class, for my student. Are they able to understand it or not? So till the ma'am is sharing.
I've shared the photograph in the group, ma'am. WhatsApp group, ma'am. We can see in that group. It is given in the WhatsApp group.
And have you signed in through which account have you used, ma'am, to sign in? Microsoft one?
Gmail account, ma'am. One of my Gmail account.
ठीक है. You can basically, what it happens basically, sometime I did this on ChatGPT. So I had this group common with my one of the family member. So I have shared the link with them, right? They basically joined that particular chat, and whatever I am doing on that chat, he can also see that, right? It is something related to family or something, so he can also see that, and he basically but he can only access that chat, For example, if
Right.
I'm working on this chat, like this aqueous chat, you can only collaborate on this chat. He cannot see my other chat, that what I'm doing, right? Like all other chats.
Right.
So wherever you will invite, the person can access that particular. It is similar like as we share our Google Sheets and all, right? So you can also share
Right.
your things with your friends.
Right, ma'am. Right.
And this is very good thing in a way. I think sometime if you people are brainstorming on the similar thing with your colleagues, you can obviously invite them to use the same similar window or something like that, right? Okay, next activity is little, I think very interesting for most of you, should be very interesting. First of all, we'll see that how we can use Copilot in research. Obviously, most of you are research scholars, so you can obviously make use of chat gpt with your literature. Some means whatever literature surveys you are doing, you can summarize those things, you can create abstract proposal, or you can also analyze whatever findings you are doing in a phd. You can obviously analyze that data with the help of Copilot. And when we talk about analyzing, we have done few activities before, so I have kept one activity here. What I did, I wanted to understand that how well it works with images, right? And then one thing came to my mind that, okay, we have already worked with Excel. Why not take one Excel? I'll just open the new chat for it just to avoid the confusion. Why not take one screenshot of Excel? For example, I have the screenshot, I think. I'll share that with you if I can. Otherwise, you can open any Excel data set, screenshot or image. Let me try to paste it in your chat as well. Yes, I can do that. You can take this image only, okay? You can take this image and you can basically go take this image and input to your Copilot. You can drag your file or you can attach your file as well. Attach from here. You can attach your file from here, upload images and files, or you can simply drag it from your computer system. Okay, download the image and upload it into this Copilot. Okay, now what you need to do, let's work with this prompt. I'll tell you what should happen as per our expectation. So what I'm trying to do here is I have attached this image and I'm trying to tell Copilot that extract all the text from uploaded image, this image of dataset, convert it into Excel spreadsheet with proper column header, right? The similar that is given to image. So it create a proper column header spreadsheet. And if you think any cleaning is needed, means if any data is not in proper format, please clean the data. After cleaning and everything is done, means after you extracted the text, clean the text, create a table in Excel, formatted table. And once you create the table, I want to see the student marks in the form of graph, that is bar chart. And you can also apply another formatting and other things. And once it is done, save and give me the Excel file to download. So just understand this screenshot first. So we have the screenshot in which I have the student details. I think we have already worked with this data set. Student name, roll number, subject, attendance, marks, and remarks, right? But this is not in the form of text, means I cannot put it into the Excel. I want it to be in the form of text. Okay, this is the first step, that extract the text out of it. Second step, create a table in the Excel and analyze the data and give me a graphical view of it. So let's try to work with Copilot whether it is able to understand it or not, or do it or not. Okay, so I have given this prompt and I'm working with Copilot now. So let's see whether it is able to do that or not. So this is the input in the form of image, right? Not in the form of text. It's a combination of both, but obviously the primary input is in the form of image. See, it is saying your Excel is ready. And it is also telling me all the steps that it has done. It is telling me I extracted the table from uploaded image, means whatever this image, it has extracted the table from this image, clean the data. It has also cleaned the data for us and create a formatted Excel file. And it has created the proper formatted file in which it has given the proper column header, column headings, clean and structured data, table is formatted, and it also created the chart for us, and conditional formatting has also been applied. Means it will highlight the student who has less score, means less than 70. And then I told it to save it and give me the downloadable link. It has given me that. Let me click on that and it has downloaded for me. It is still asking if you would like additional chart styling or want this merged with other report. I can also do that. But let's see first. I'll go to my download and let's see that what it has done. I think this is the same. Yep. See, it has done our work, made our work easier, isn't it? Are you getting this thing? Yep, yes, no. So let me first explain it. So we have given the image, it has extracted the text for us, created a table for us. Let me see if it has, I think it has not created a proper table. It has just, see this thing. So you need to be very specific, right? I don't find any table here. What it has done, it has created, extracted the text. It has created the headings, proper heading, right? And it has taken two columns here. When I click on this chart, it is giving me that it has taken data from marks and uh, student name, and then it has given me this bar chart. Okay, so most of the thing it has done, right? I think condition formatting is also not there. So you can also do the formatting here, whatever you want to do. We have also seen that, right, when we were working with Excel. So here point is basically it was, I think it is good with working with images and, you know, doing analysis for us. Yes, you can improve on the result. You can reiterate your chart that, okay, I did not find that you converted it into the table. Please convert it into the table, do the condition formatting and all other things, right? So, so this is how it can work with your image dataset as well. Are we okay with this? Understood, everyone? Yes, no?
I did not get the download 5 minutes. Said download the file, but there's no hyperlink. I mean, it's just a plain text.
Okay, can you reload your chat? Sometime it takes time.
Okay.
You can reload your chat. Otherwise, you can ask it to give you the link again.
Okay.
I got a slight
Anybody of you who got the download link URL?
Ma'am, I didn't get a download. I got a different output, means a bit simpler one than the one you showed. I don't know how.
Okay,
There is
and
a
you
chat.
were you using the similar prompt?
Yes, I have used it till the save and provide. Okay, yeah, I have not given that prompt. Before that, I have given the save and
Try
provide.
to use the entire prompt and see what happens.
Okay, all
Or
right.
maybe you can reiterate on that only, that what you want exactly, tell it again that, okay, this is fine, but I want this as well. Like I want graph as well. I want link as well.
Okay.
So try to work along with it. Or otherwise you can clear that chat and you can give the link, give the prompt again. I hope you people have attached the image. Image attachment is very important. Input is very important.
Bharti ma'am, one thing I would like to ask.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, like you have helped us to do the statistical analysis also using Copilot. In case we make any research paper on our own and we use our primary data for data analysis via Copilot or maybe ChatGPT, how reliable are the results, ma'am? Is it okay
Mm,
to use this?
uh, Means you want to upload that. Are you concerned about uploading it on the on these tools?
Ma'am, I say for example, I have collected data from 100 respondents and I use that Excel file to upload it on Copilot or ChatGPT. and ask it to analyze using appropriate statistical tools. It
Yeah.
analyzes and gives me conclusion. So will
Hmm.
that be reliable, or it is always suitable to use any statistical software?
So, ma'am, Gagan, ma'am, see, that is what I'm saying, right? It's whenever you use Copilot or ChatGPT, it always say that AI content generation can be incorrect, right? So you always need to obviously fact check. Sometimes when I use Copilot or ChatGPT, I don't rely 100% on it, but I somehow think that it always reaches to some point that we do not need to work from the scratch. Yes, it's not that with one prompt it will solve your problem. You need to make your context very very clear to Copilot or chat. For example, if you started working with Copilot, it is not giving you valid output at the first instance, try to use different kind of, try to iterate along with it. And I think if your input is clear, if your data is clear, output will be clear itself. So I don't think that reliability in the form of output is question. Is that how we are working along with it? So I think that, because here also what happened, that it told me that I have done this thing, but some things are missing. So if I want proper output, I need to work along with it, maybe with another 2 or 3 prompts. So yes, it will help
The
you, but it
most
will not
important
entirely
thing
do
is the
your
prompt.
work. Yeah.
Okay.
Prompt is very
Thank
important. Yeah.
thank
And take it as your support. Take it as your support. Don't
you.
think that it will do entire work for me, right?
Hmm.
Because it is the
Okay.
strategy. Yeah. So anyone here who has already created your Excel? Means you got the Excel?
Yes, ma'am, I have created Preeti Singh.
Oh, great. Yes,
I
ma'am, I
couldn't
can see you.
develop the Excel, but I could generate the bar chart with the help of Copilot.
Okay. And why so, ma'am? Why were you not able to? Like, is there anything that you feel that prompt was not right, or what
Uh,
happened?
yeah, it is not giving me the link properly to generate the Excel sheet.
Okay, maybe you
So
people are working with yeah, free version. Maybe
Um,
that can be the
I asked
case.
I asked it again upon your suggestion. I told it, where is the link? Please give me the download. But then it gave me the steps, like I cannot give you a
yeah,
downloadable Excel file. So please follow these steps. Please paste this into Excel. What you have taught us, format it as a table. All those steps, what we have learned
Yeah.
from you, the same
okay.
steps it has given me. So I
Yeah,
don't
so
know,
it
might
means
be.
it maybe it is because of version, because you people are using free tier. It can happen. But I think you got the crux, right? Because obviously people still want us to subscribe, right? They're not going to give us everything in free. So, but at least at any point, if we subscribe, we can utilize these things, right? So that is what. And maybe my suggestion, maybe what I do for myself, I try to explore different tools, right? And see that, okay, if there is any tool that has like proper or a subscription that is not very like costly or something, or we can afford that, try to take that subscription maybe for 1 month, because in that way you understand the maximum capacity of those tools, right? So if you people can afford it for maybe little time, I want you to explore that, because in that way you understand that, okay, what can be done, right? What can be done, what cannot be done. So in that way, if obviously it is up to every one of us, but yes. Great. So everything basically, this is something that, so the point of these activities is that, okay, I want one another activity for you, and this is what I want you to try. This is another prompt that I have, but don't post or don't basically paste this prompt in the Copilot. You need to speak this prompt, and I want you to see that how well it works with the speech. Okay, so you can turn on your camera, sorry, turn on your mic, and you dictate your prompt to Copilot. Okay, and then see how it is basically working. If you have not done, you can do right now. If you have already done, you can also do it. It is listening to me. So you need to speak this prompt, okay? Turn on your mic, start dictating, write a professional email to students reminding them of assignment deadlines, and see what happens. Obviously, it will just convert your speech into text and then it will process it. But when we deal with, long prompts, I try to speak rather than write. So it helps us, right, to do things faster. Done?
Done, madam.
So what do you think? Just look into the email. What do you think, that is it as per your expectation? What do you want it to be? Do you want it to be more formal, friendly? You can do it, right? It is asking, it is also giving a suggestion that do you want it more friendly? Do you want a specific assignment names or translate into another language or something? And you can also speak. I tried speaking with Copilot in Hindi. You can also use. I am not sure about the regional languages, but yes, you can communicate uh, with Copilot in Hindi as well. Okay, so try to learn, try to see that, okay, how well you think that it is doing your job. If you think that something needs to be changed, you can obviously tell it. For example, I want it to be more friendly in tone, so I will be giving that, okay, just do this modification and it will give me the another version of this email, friendly reminder and all, right? And then obviously you will copy. Please don't directly put it in your email. You need to check it and then put your signatures or name and then send it to your students. Okay, are we done till here? So what do you
Yes,
think that
ma'am.
why are we doing all this? Can you tell me that what is the objective of doing everything? What do you learn out of this? I know that most of you have already worked with ChatGPT and maybe Copilot, but what do you think that what is the objective of doing everything that we are doing in today's session? What are we learning from here?
Ma'am, I think it's
Ma'am,
to
according to me, using AI is saving time and somehow
promote
adding
chat.
some amount of,
Yeah.
mm, good quality information or skills into our work. This is what I feel, ma'am.
Great, ma'am. Thank you, Vandana ma'am. Aisha ma'am, you need to speak louder. I'm not able to hear you.
Yes, ma'am. I have a throat issue actually. So basically, as the name suggests, it is AI careers for women, right? So this is to make us, because we are all from non-STEM background and we do not use AI so much. So thanks to this course that we know how to use Copilot, how to coordinate this with Excel sheets, and next we are, I think, going to learn Power BI. So this is to make our work easier so that we can propagate it down to our students as well.
Very good, very good. Yes, somebody has told me, Sureka ma'am has written that automation of mundane tasks can be efficient in AI futuristic world. Yes, because let me tell you, as I've already spoken about this, that we are surrounded by technology, and even if I talk about myself, we are working into this AI, courses with doing so many training, but every day there is updation. Every day there is new things coming up, and even if we are working in these kind of with this organization, and a lot of us are agree with this as well, I must agree to it that even if you are here in AI world, you are still not aware about many things. And if even if you are aware about this thing, you don't know the maximum capabilities, that how we can do it and how we can use it. And if you understand that how you can use it, you still need to understand that how responsibly should you use it, right? So it's not about awareness. It's not about knowing that, okay, Copilot exists, ChatGPT exists, but also, and we need to make ourselves very much aware that, okay, we are AI literate, but till what extent can we use this tool, and for which kind of work we can use this tool, and how responsibly we can use this tool. And even if you are propagating this knowledge to your student, you need to be very considerate that you tell the similar thing to your student as well. Okay, so the next slide is basically on that. When we talk about, the best practices, we should be very aware about that. Okay, whenever we are working with AI assistants like Copilot, ChatGPT, what best practices we should follow, so that we can take, maximum utilization of these, or efficient utilization of these tools. So always cross check AI output. This is one thing that I think I am speaking or telling you about from the first session. Gagan ma'am was also saying, and other people. So please cross check your outputs. Yeah, it also give you a disclaimer that do not use it blindly. So cross check, use clear prompt, very important. As I said to Gagan ma'am, that we need to work alongside with it. Let me tell you, if you don't work alongside ChatGPT or Copilot or any other tool, you are not going to get anything out of it. Maybe even if, for example, if I am working on any project and I'm taking help of ChatGPT, I need to work alongside with it. I cannot tell ChatGPT to or Copilot to create this thing for me. I can also, it may be like my assistant that can, that, or maybe my helper or so whoever, my colleague who is helping me, but still autonomy is with me. I need to take the ownership. So, and I need to use clear context, and I only then I can generate better result. Okay. And whenever you talk to your students around AI, please tell student to use or encourage them to use it very responsibly. Okay. So this is our responsibility as well. And integrate, do not, add AI everywhere. Integrate into your workflows, but gradually. Take one step at a time. Understand how it is working for you, which tool is working best for you, which thing is happening right for you, which is not, and gradually try to add these things into your workflows. Okay, so these are the best practices that we need to follow. And this is a reflection for you. I want every one of you to just, you can write in the chat box as well, and you can think as well that how you will use Copilot. Give me one way with which you can use Copilot from tomorrow or today. So each participant should write one way that they will use Copilot tomorrow. And what is that way? You need to tell us that. Or you can think as well if you don't want to write in the chat box. So I will be summarizing this presentation tomorrow. So we understood about Copilot, that it is AI assistance for us, but how we also understood that how AI is helping these, backing these tools. We understood that they are first going to learn, get trained, reason, perceive, and understand the things with the help of different tools, right? And give us the output. And then we explored that how we can incorporate these tools into our real time. We can use them in teaching, research, even administrative tasks like email writing and all other things, right? Hands-on experience, you have done many things today. And we have also spoken that it is up to us that are we using it responsibly or not, right? And if we are very confident to try to begin integrating your Copilot or whatsoever AI tool you have into your workflows. If you are not able to use it at your workplace, I highly recommend that you can use these tools for your upskilling, yeah, or your personal work as well. It is really very good thing. Don't get scared, use it responsibly, you will get good results out of it. Okay, so today I will be summarizing this session here. I think we are able to finish it early for the first time. So thank you so much. But I am here, and Bhavani, you can share the checkout form and we'll take the good picture. And please, if you have any doubts or anything, you can start speaking, or you can also write in the chat box. First, you can write the way in which you are going to use Copilot or other tools. You can write in the chat box. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you found this session well, good for you. And as I say, please start, practicing these things. Only then they will be helpful for you. Yes, Payal ma'am, you have raised your hand. Payal ma'am, you have raised an hand. Do we have any question?
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to ask one thing that, ma'am, if I want to use this Copilot for my research work, so currently I'm writing a paper on systematic literature review, wherein in my organization, I really don't have access to Scopus and Web of Science and other such journals where there are a lot of good papers and articles published. So I'm trying to seek help from a lot of AI tools to, get access to this, or at least get access of the papers which are possible to get.
Yeah.
So by any chance, can you just guide me that is there any AI tool that is going to help me at least to find the literature that is available on such good indexed pages, and I can just get the complete Excel to start my systematic literature review and meta-analysis paper. It would be great help if you can guide me, ma'am.
Yeah. So Payal ma'am, is there anything that you have already explored? Like, have you explored that these hype tool like ChatGPT and Copilot? Have you explored these tools for that?
Yes, ma'am. I've explored ChatGPT also. I have explored Gemini also. Even I used Notebook LM, to get to extract data from my already downloaded papers. I also used Claude AI. But honestly speaking, the kind of, I don't know. There was a lot of recommendations from around the people in my fraternity in academics that a lot of AI tools help. But frankly, so far there's no help.
Okay, I think we have spoken about one tool in our first or second session. It's something related to research papers only. I'll just trying to
Elisite
find.
or Research Rabbit, I guess. Some of the research tools were probably discussed, but ma'am, those are for
No, no, no.
papers.
It's Sai. Bhavani, do you remember that name that we have recommended for research? Like people who are doing the research and all. Let me see, ma'am.
Sci-Hub, ma'am? Is it Sci-Hub?
Sai Research or something. Let me find out the name. I'll share with you. And if even if that doesn't work, I'll maybe see from my side, or maybe get back to you by next session. Because I also need to see that if there are any valid tool. But
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am.
No worries. No worries.
Thank you, ma'am.
Actually, I could not understand what exactly you want to do. Can you just repeat that one again? So maybe if I can, I have used different tools for research, but if you can tell me one more time what exactly you want to do.
Actually, sir, so I wanted to do I want to finish my systematic literature review paper, and previous paper that I wrote with some other author, or that author was having access to Scopus and Web of Science. तो सर्च क्वेरी वगैरह उन्होंने डाल के मुझे पूरा CSV दिया था, और फिर हमने काम शुरू किया था सिस्टमैटिक लिटरेचर रिव्यू के पेपर में. Now I am writing a paper on a different topic. It is again relating to fintech and AI, all of that combined with the current financial landscape scaling up due to fintech evolution. तो उसके रिलेटिंग मुझे सर्च क्वेरी से ही खुद से स्कोपस और वेब ऑफ साइंस में ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल लिटरेचर स्क्रैच से लाइक स्क्वायर वन से खुद से ही करना है. इस बार मैं सर्च क्वेरी किसी को दूं और वो सर्च करके मुझे दे, ऐसा नहीं चाहिए. आई जस्ट वांटेड टू डू इट एवरीथिंग बाय माई सेल्फ. तो बट आई डोंट हैव एक्सेस टू दीज प्लेटफॉर्म्स एट ऑल. तो आई टू हेल्प, आई ट्राई टू टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम AI कि अगर कहीं से कुछ हो जाए तो, बट इट इज ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग हैविंग.
Usually these AI tools will not be have direct access to research paper, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Because they are trained on the free resources. So what one thing you can do, first you have to find out all the research papers, but maybe if you are not getting the access also, but you will see the abstract, right? You'll be able to get the abstract. So
there is, when we enter the search query on these platforms, जैसे Web of Science में अगर मैं डालती हूँ search query, तो वहाँ list of papers आते हैं, और वहाँ साइड में एक ऑप्शन आता है export to CSV. वो लिस्ट मुझे चाहिए. मुझे वो लिस्ट भी नहीं मिलेगा जब तक मेरे पास.
research papers.
So yes,
Just
the list
CSV
of papers.
Okay, that can be done very easily. एक काम कर सकते हो आप. कुछ result
I
आप,
would like
मतलब you
to
can use
add-
multiple AI tools like this Copilot can create CSV file, okay, but other tools cannot create the CSV files. So either you can use Perplexity AI or Grok to find out the list of papers and tell them to write down the link directly in a tabular form. Okay, to provide the link in the tabular form, and then you can copy the table and you can paste it in the chart in the Excel sheet and create a CSV file.
Okay, I'll try to do that today.
Yeah, instead of asking them to generate a CSV file, you just tell to create a table in the tabular form. Like in one column will be title, second column will be the exact link. And then it will provide the tables, and then you just copy it and paste it into Excel to create a CSV file.
Okay, all right. I'll try to do that today.
I would
Thank you,
like
sir.
to add on Dr. Payal. Actually, I have also worked on SLR paper, systematic literature review. Although the source of getting that those searching keywords, whatever we get from that particular topic which we want to research, so that's the only way, that is Scopus or Web of Science. But still, there are some software, Publish and Perish, Meet, SciSpace. So these can help it out, but only Scopus is the only source majorly.
I actually thought so, Chandni ma'am, because I have tried almost all, and even when I was trying all of it, I was already knowing that whether this is justified or not, because generally SLR and meta-analysis papers start from the, cream platforms where the papers are already there. And but I still tried to look for AI because I wanted to write a paper on this and I was not having access. That's why.
See, you can take a help of some AI tool in writing part. So the source from where you have taken the paper, strictly you need to mention either you have taken from Scopus or either from Web of Science. So that you need to define. Otherwise, at the initial stage, you will be working like this. Later, it will create a problem. So journal will not accept these sort of things.
That is the reason I've yet not started it, and I'm looking for help in the fraternity कि अगर कहीं से कुछ leads मिल जाए, क्योंकि I know it's not reliable, but if at all, for those people who don't have access to this because their organizations don't have access to this, तो वो क्या करे? इसलिए मैंने पूछा out of मतलब वो
No worries. In case you needed help in this thing, so I can help you out. I'll share my number in group, so you can ping me up. So I'll help you in this case.
Oh, great, ma'am. Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Great. It's okay. Problem solved. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Chandni ma'am. And Payal ma'am, I have also shared one. I think you can check this. I'm not sure how much helpful it will be, but I think a size space or connected paper, something like that, right? So you can check it out and you can obviously surely talk to Chandni ma'am. She will help you. Okay. So yeah.
So if you want, you can get so many people from Telegram bot also nowadays, but it is
Yeah.
it's a different thing.
Let's not discuss that. And yeah.
So just you
anything.
can switch on the camera so that you can take a photo.
Yes. Smile, everyone.
Yeah, it's done. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, good evening. Bye.
Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye bye. Thank you.